Hello everybody, my name is Nikolai and welcome to the course Entity Framework, the complete course. Now, with what we're going to start, we'll start with ORM technologies and basic contents. So this will be our first lecture. What we'll see here? Well, we'll see what are ORM technologies, what are different ORM frameworks. We'll see some mapping examples. We'll see some advantages of using ORM. And after that, we'll see ORM frameworks in .NET. Now, technologies. Basically, what is this? Well, this is Object-Relational Mapping, and that's programming technique for automatic mapping and converting data between basically relational database tables and object-oriented classes and objects. Now, ORM creates a virtual object database which can be used from within the programming language, for example, C# or Java. ORM frameworks automate the ORM process, and for example, object-relational persistent frameworks. Now, for the frameworks, basically, ORM frameworks typically provide the following functionality. So we got creating object model by database schema, create database schema by object model, querying data by object-oriented API, and data manipulation operations. Data manipulation operators are CRUD operations like create, retrieve, update, and delete. As well, we got ORM frameworks automatically generate SQL to perform the requested data operations. Now let's see some mapping example, and we'll see of database and entities mapping diagrams for Northwind database. Northwind database is coming by default when you install Microsoft SQL Server on your Windows. So to the left side we can see that we have relational database schema, and to the right we got ORM entities, which are C# classes. So to the middle is our ORM framework. Basically what's doing? We got the database schema, so these are database tables together with all constraints, together with all columns and settings. Basically what ORM is doing is get these tables, do something on them, and convert them to C# classes. So that's why we use it. ORM technologies are used to convert database tables to C# classes. And again, from the other side, we have later we'll see for code first approach, where basically what's happening. We got C# classes, and using ORM, we're generating database tables from them. So we have no more SQL queries to do this, and you no more need to know SQL as language to operate with database, because now we got our C# classes. So ORM advantages. Now, object-relational mapping advantages. We got developer productivity. Here, what we can say is that we're writing less code. Why? Well, because it's much easier to write a simple C# class with several properties, which will be converted to table in database, than using frameworks like ADL.NET and use its provider after that, write some SQL native queries and convert this to table. So we're saving time, writing less code, much cleaner, much better. Abstract from differences between object and relational world. So basically here we can say that complexity is hidden within our ORM. Manageability of the CRUD operations for context relationships, and easier mainability. Now, what ORM frameworks we have in .NET? So we got building ORM tools in .NET Framework and Visual Studio. Entity Framework is one of them, and Entity Framework is what we're going to review in this course and what we're going to use. So this is, we can call it link to entities. Now, how to spell this? Usually we're not saying link you or link or link you or anything like that. Basically, like I've heard it in many ways. We just say link to entities. We got as well a link to SQL, which is again built-in ORM tool in .NET Framework and Visual Studio, and basically both combine entity-class mappings and code generation. SQL is generated at runtime. Now we got as well third-party ORM tools, and Hibernate is one of them, and basically that's the other way of doing it. It's still fine because it's quite stable, but Entity Framework as well. So we can say that nhibernate is just the old way of doing these things. And I think right now in Java, for example, they're still using nhibernate for ORM technology. We got also Telerik Open Access ORM, which is again some third party. It's still quite good, but honestly, Entity Framework is our best option. It's fastest, it's more stable, it's easier, like code syntax to do it, easier maintainable, and basically are many factors why Entity Framework so far is the best. So thank you for watching this course. In the next courses we will continue with Entity Framework and see it more deeper. Thank you for watching.